So here's Dalton and the Bengals now.
Hey, I got that chicken to go. A lot of these really lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, good move. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, Bortles. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
380.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Omaha. Lunch right.
Bortles now on 1st down. That is incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
380.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Vontez Burfict, the one to get him down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
I'm putting on what's it out.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Just stop my spread, bro.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Throwing, Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Going deep for Eifert.
Give me that,
And that's
man.
caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And incomplete
Bro,
there.
bullshit,
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I be having it. It's just these niggas don't know how to just keep it in their hands, my nigga, you know what I'm saying?
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. This will be Dalton again.
I know I got it.
And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are going to take the first quarter lead.
All these men fucking have Watson confidence like with the team. Dude.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Bortles. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Dalton throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Fuck you mean? I ain't getting no 1 yard. I thought I got 2.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
2 by 2. Move.
Thought I got more.
Heavy. Over here. Yes.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Dancing to his left. And Eifert has it. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Go on the ball. Nice.
Dalton here from the gun. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
You don't have to do a lot of what you're doing, man, because what you're doing is garbage.
52-44, get ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on,
here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And Bullock will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
I'm not playing for real, though.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A throw left side complete to his receiver, Westbrook. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw is Bortles. And that'll be incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Green 80.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Bortles going to throw.
Give me that.
Clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Over here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So it's going to be hard trying to run some shit, huh?
5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Heavy.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, get ready
Hop
for
on the app.
someone left.
Apex good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Do you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Dalton eluding the pressure right. That's complete. Bernard. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I do. You said, no, I didn't hear it, and I just got fucking spun on it. Now, that's, hey, now, Johnny, that wasn't your fault. That was the girl's fault because she had interrupted you.
Cincinnati after this.
Yeah, she interrupted you because I know that, man. My wife do the same shit. I know what you mean. My wife do the same shit to me.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Come on, yo.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. It makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
368.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And that is incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
368. 2-2. Move.
And it'll be Dalton again. Being chased out left.
No, wrong person.
And it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Bro, it was the wrong person.
Get it back to right around the 27.
They changed his number, bro.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play.
Oh, my God,
sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
Yeah, nigga, just get your ass looked.
What?
380.
So after the INT, it's Bortles.
Come on, bitch. Shut up. Shut up.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Spread right, 72. Green is on. Hey, spread left. Green is on.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these
I'm in this other league and trade one of my safeties.
Attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, come on.
No,
bro.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Jesus Christ.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lucy.
Bortles now on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. Some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen
Yeldon fighting.
Shut up.
4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Okay, I don't seen it all.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Up yours, bro. Get out of here, man.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
372. 380.
Now this time Bortles will throw. Going for the
that's when he was playing you, Johnny.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
What you thought you had, bro? What you mean, bro?
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Lucy. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Bortles. He's going to air one out.
Give me that
That's
shit.
incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's 3rd down.
Walking through my tippy toes.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
That nigga little baby
this
came out and
10.
That nigga got so many fucking bangers, cuz. I like those.
Lucy.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he's got Moncrief.
Nigga, come on.
He's out of bounds inside the 35. Bortles to the former Colt Moncrief for a Jaguar first down.
Bro. Get out of here, man. Nigga, you about to
So
barely get a field goal
here's
now.
the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
At least,
from the left hash, it's an even 50-yard
oh my God, here we go.
Hey, Johnny, I'm a bust his ass next.
Oh my God.
I found my
oh, he just did tuck it into the
I found my playbook,
Nigga, I brushed your ass without even trying. I believe I woke up and the game was over.
So they're still down, but they are able
when
to salvage
Megatron, nigga, I woke up, game was over.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished.
Waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour. And I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, we gotta go. I'll tell you the rest.
So y'all think Le'Veon Bell gonna go?
To be honest, I believe he's going to
the Bengal offense now with a football first here.
Hey, I was just about to say that.
Number 3.
The way
they
that
have
shit
the
was
lead now. They'll be looking for some separation
man,
here as we
looking,
begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. So a decent game.
Yeah, that's pass forward.
Not on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it?
You see that bright-ass red line right there, nigga?
The guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also cost them a down, and now it's second and long.
Let me turn this shit down. I'm listening to my echo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Andy Dalton.
Oh, no, man. Andy, bro.
Intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now Bortles.
Ah,
got
shit,
his man.
man.
It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Man, I wasn't even
Austin
checking that.
Seferian-Jenkins. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Man, get
a little
out
surprising
of here,
they wouldn't go
I
for
told
2,
you, bro,
but
I'm
this
not
is
even
up and
trying,
good.
no.
And we are even
not even
at 10
trying,
apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I'm going to leave that cat alone, player.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy
Savage
of
will whoop
the
you up,
30.
bro.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do.
Savage over there.
Following the interception, just any interception, a little bit more
Savage
cautious. Start
playing.
that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect
That's why his name
Savage had to let him. Savage had to let him know who the boss was.
You have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
Nigga's the
And
reason
it'll
why
be
you named him
second and
Savage
very
like that.
short.
Over here.
That's my little nigga. That nigga. I'm going to meet that nigga one day.
Yo, we're good. 57, you got 59 over there. Hey, come.
Operating from the gun. Dalton to Mixon on the check down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
There you go, 368.
You get nervous. I'm watching.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Flushed out right. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Over here, over here. You're good.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
What?
Now the Bengals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense. First down.
Your internet boo-boo, bro.
Here
Keep
comes the
kicking me off your line,
Jaguars
bro.
offense as they get set to go again.
Oh,
The
yeah.
last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who
You
got
ain't
the ball
lying. You
back.
got
The
me
special
pumped up.
teams
You
went
ain't
out there,
kicking on
handled
mine.
things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard
Damn, what
Fournette
you think you're
looking to
doing,
find
man?
a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his
hit
way
it, man.
forward
Hit
and
the
get what he
hole.
can.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it
Should've
leaves
just
them
cut up.
needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Let's go, let's go. Stand left, stand left, stand left.
Now Bortles completes it to Moncrief left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Whatever,
A
man.
pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Cincinnati. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4.
Here we go. Green 80. Green 80. Lucy, Lucy. 73, 73.
Fournette, a first down carry. They get 3 up to midfield. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Again, it's Fournette. And now running right through it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now Bortles.
Give me that shit, bitch.
Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Get that ball away. Get that ball away.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The drive starts with a handoff to the right.
Oh, no!
And he lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there, taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Bro, I'm still going to come back, bro. I'm down with nigga, a touchdown, man. Come on, bro. I'm not even playing for real.
Not here playing for real. Come on, cuz. Here come the excuses.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Thank you, dude.
And Dalton to throw. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10.
Oh!
It's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I didn't think you seen that. Son of a bitch.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I didn't think you seen that.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
I feel disappointed.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Bro, this nigga act
Solid
like
running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Like, they act like this
I know
dude
that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, +3.
To throw, it's Bortles. And the hit Jardy loose. It's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
380.
There you go.
Here's a give to Fournette. Oh,
That was my fault. That was my fault. That was my fault.
Inside the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
39, Lucy. Sunday. 72.
Try to get a touchdown there, man.
Throwing on first down is Bortles.
Come on, bro.
Left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch there.
Bortles going to throw here.
Oh, come on, dog. They wouldn't let me jump. They wouldn't let me jump,
a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
380.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
Can I get a rematch or not?
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau.
Get out
and
my
the
way. That was
to
an
just kick the extra
interception,
point
guys.
winds up successful.
Can I get a rematch or now, man? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do, man?
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Hey, give me a rematch, and I'm going to put that game on and put like rematch in the making.
The Bengals getting set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Solid way to start the drive.
I ain't
13
talking to you,
yards,
nigga.
picking up the first.
I'm like, all right, I don't believe this bullshit.
Andy Dalton now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
68.
Dalton here from the gun. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. First down now, but that clock rolling.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly
really
where exit
wasting the
points are
time
going
in
to
the
be.
second quarter.
And this play was flushed to his left,
these
still
niggas
on the
just
run,
had.
able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Hands up.
Throwing again. Dalton. Forced out to his left. Room to run inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
We're good. We're good.
You're going to give me a rematch now.
Go on the block.
It's do or die for Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Come on, John.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, going into the final play of this game.